Hello and welcome everybody to another player review on the channel. This time around I've got the third inform Heung-min Son that just came out, unfortunately right after the player of the month card ended, which I got, but hey, at least we got him now and he looks incredible. Now as you can see, I used him up there in a 4-3-2-1, but obviously changed him into a formation that I can use in game. I used him in a 4-2-3-1 narrow as a lone striker and a 4-1-2-1-2 in some games with Martial up front. Now since the second player of the month Son just ended and lots of people are wondering whether to upgrade from that to this, I'll be discussing that specifically instead throughout the video. So it'll be somewhat of a shorter video, just simply comparing the two and ultimately deciding whether he is worth it. Now please guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you appreciate this content, as I try to do my best in every review. And as you saw previously on your screen, I have a Koulibaly and a Bonucci with a Farman from the new team of the week on the squad subs and on the starting 11. So if you guys want to see those reviews, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you guys would like to see those coming out. They should be coming out soon enough. Now you saw I used Sniper as he snipes one beautiful first timer. I use Sniper on him to up the dribble and shooting to make him more agile on the ball, which I'll be discussing a lot later on in the video. Now for the first pro, his strength, 79 in-game strength, and this is one pretty decent upgrade from his 89 version. He jumped from a 77 to a 79, and in all honesty, although it made it seem very minimal, I could definitely feel it in game. He was pushing off and shrugging off defenders way more than before, and he definitely held his ground. And it's a huge up on Son. Look at that quick skirt, stop and turn, and a beautiful banger. Next up, his shooting. Once again, I won't even discuss this at all, not that much, just to make this video shorter and cut it to the chase. But yes, his shooting feels slightly better, just not significant enough for me to call it as a huge upgrade at all. It truly does feel better in the slightest. I mean, it is a Cam Son card, and we all know how good his shooting is. And just right there, that beautiful long shot. But I mean, any Son card can do that, so it's not a huge upgrade. Next up, his stamina. Once again, won't discuss it much since it's not upgraded from his 89. Since he already had 99 stamina in game, what you need to know is he can practically run forever up until the 120th minute each and every time you need him to. And pace, look at him as he blows by players right there. Unfortunately, I couldn't score that, but this was another noteworthy upgrade. Yes, it's very minimal, but believe me when I say he feels much faster than the 89 card. He can get to the top speed at a quicker rate than before, and that comes down to a very useful upgrade in the dribbling department, which I'll discuss very soon. Next up, his passing. Now this was one of the card's bigger upgrades, but probably the least noticeable one. I honestly couldn't feel the difference between the 67 long passing on the 89 to the 69. Look at that, absolutely no effort put into that shot, and it goes perfectly into the far corner. As I was saying, I could not feel the difference between his long passes or the 96 short passing on the 89 to the 98 on the 90 card. Long story short is that he will definitely make some good short passes in and around the box, but his long passes is, I would say, 7 times out of 10 horrible and useless. Beautiful shot in the background right there. Next up, his dribbling. Now this is my opinion the huge upgrade from the 89 to 90. As I was saying right there, the long pass, it goes to the players sometimes, but more often than not it doesn't really. As I was saying, his dribbling, a huge upgrade from the 89 to the 90. For some reason, the face card goes from 92 on the 89 to a 93 on the 90 card. But when you look deeper down into the in-games, all of the dribbling stats are up by +2, which is completely weird and blows my mind. But seriously, you'll see a few clips where the ball is so marginally close to his body, it's like it's tied to a string or something. Each rendition of Son's cards upgraded. This just keeps getting better, even better, making him more deadlier in and around the box to get past and through defenders. Next up, his positioning. He's got 93 in-game positioning stat, which is a +1 from the 89, and there was practically no difference in this department of the card. His 89 card was always in the right place at the right time, and this card is no different whatsoever. He's very well positioned striker in the game, and that's what you need to know. And finally, the big bad and the most important upgrade to this card, in my opinion, his agility. As I mentioned earlier, all of his dribbling stats have gone up by +2. That includes agility, obviously. Last video on the 89 card, I said he felt very agile on the ball. Well, it looks like I was stupid enough and don't know what agility is on a Sun card until this one came out. That +2 agility, that 90 in-game agility, bringing him up to the elite levels of agility, it honestly makes the entire card's worth. He's incredible right there as he makes a quick short pass after beating a defender or two. He's so incredibly smooth on the ball when turning and weaving in and out of defenders, as you saw in a bunch of previous clips throughout the entire video. This aspect of the card is the entirety of the 89 to the 90 upgrade. Well, that wraps it up for pros, and once again, obviously since the 89 card had absolutely no cons, neither will this card. Overall, for me, he was a super fun and incredibly dangerous player around the box. Like always, with every Sun card, he is sensational on this game. For the ultimate review, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10 for enjoyability. He was obviously very fun to use, especially scoring those brainless and no effort shots from anywhere within the box. For consistency, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10 for consistency, a 0.5 upgrade from the 89, since he honestly did feel great every single game I used him with. Huge thanks to the agility upgrade, that +2 upgrade on his agility. Next up, his shooting, another 10 out of 10 on that, and there's no explanation needed for this. For versatility, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 since it's no different than the 89 card. He can definitely work as a cam, a striker, center forward, left wing, left forward, center mid, you name it, he will work most places. For weekend league status ready, is he weekend league status ready? Definitely, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. He is so weekend league status ready, especially with that agility. He even pushes him to the next level to open up defenses in the weekend league when you need that the most. And finally, for his price, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10 for price. He's currently going for around 310 on the PS4. The price incredibly fair for what he brings. I'm just not sure if it's worth the upgrade for more than double than his 89 card just for the agility upgrade. I say if you got the coins and if you got no coin problem, then this is a no-brainer, go for it. Otherwise, he's pretty expensive and isn't really worth the upgrade other than the agility aspect. Well guys, that's a wrap for today's episode on the 90 rated Heung-min Son. Please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Till next time, peace.